Hello and welcome to the GeekZoneHosting.com LLC training videos. My name is Michael Scott McGinn. I'm the owner and CEO. And thank you very much for tuning in today. The topic of our tutorial today is going to be how to set up your Weebly website. Here at GeekZone Hosting, we offer a great do-it-yourself web hosting design tool called Weebly. It's also a hosting solution which will host your website for you once you've got it designed. And this works in conjunction with our domain name registration services. So once you've registered your domain name with our service, you can associate that domain name with a Weebly website and get your site up and running very quickly. And what I'm going to do for you today is take you through the process of setting up a Weebly website and getting it associated with a domain name. So here's the front page of our website. So when you go to geekzonehosting.com, you come to this page, and we'll assume that you've already got a domain name. So you're going to, and you're hosting it with us, and you've got an account already set up so that you can log in. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to log in, and I'm going to log in with a test account that I use here. And this is the account that you see when you log in, the page that you see when you log in. We're going to go to the My Account. I've already got a website set up, but if you didn't and you wanted to buy a Weebly site, you go here to Weebly, click on it, and we offer a great free site. It gives you one page and the ability to host up to 5 products on that page for sale. And you can just try it now. Boom. There you go. Get that up and running. That page can be as long as you want, have as many sections on it as you want. You can have forms on it, and you can sell up to 5 products through a store front and so forth. That's just a great way to kind of get an idea of how to design and use the Weebly designer, website designer, for yourself. You know, give your product ideas some time to be tested to see if it's going to resonate with your target audience. See if it'll process a few sales for you. See what your demand's going to be. Gauge whether you're going to want to build out that website, build it into a full blog, add more products to your page, add more pages to your site, and so forth. And we've got the upgrade path for when you do that. Very affordable compared to the other prices out there for hosting your own site on a do-it-yourself site. So I've already got an account set up. I've already got my Weebly page set up, which is fairly straightforward. But this is about how to, once you've got that Weebly site activated, this is about how to point it, how to have your domain name point to that site. It can get a little complex. That's why I'm going to make this video for you. So I'm going to click on the My Account. It's going to go into the accounting area, and I'm going to jump to the domain name, and we're going to use onlineinteractivity.com, and then we're going to click here. This is important. You want to type in the domain name that you're working with, that you've got registered here, and click that. That's going to take you to the control panel for your domain name, and this is where you can access all of the administrative functions of every service that you're purchasing from GeekZone Hosting. Scroll down to where it says Weebly. If you haven't purchased it, you'll be able to click on a purchase now, buy now. It'll have a buy now button, so you can just click on it and hook up whichever level of Weebly you want. I suggest starting with the free one so you can get the hang of it. So you're going to manage your website, and that's how you edit the content of your website. Now, how to publish your website, once you've got your website completed, then you want to publish it out so that when people type in your domain name, they come to the site that you've just created. You click on here, how to publish your site. It's going to give you this list of IP addresses, which you can use to associate your domain name so that it points to these IP addresses. The IP addresses point to a web server in the Weebly data center. So all you need to do is just pick one of these. It doesn't really matter. You can use any of them. Just pick one, and you'll be able to use that. And then you're going to go down here to learn how to add an A record for your domain. So basically what you're going to do is create an entry in the DNS, the domain name system, name servers section of your account that will let you point your domain name.com, whatever, to this IP address. So you're going to click there. It's going to tell you, it's going to take you to our knowledge base, and it will give you the step-by-step how to do it, information here, how to set up everything you need to do. This is a long, lot of information in here. So read this at your own leisure if you want to, or just follow along with me as I do it. So I'm going to go back here. I'm going to pick one of these domain or one of these IP addresses. I'm just going to highlight it and then right click. I'm going to highlight it and right click on it. I'm going to copy it. And now I'm going to click back to close it. And what I want to do is I want to scroll down. Now, this is an important thing. You have to have your domain registered with us in order for this process to work, for you to be able to use our domain name system to point to your Weebly site. If you have your domain name registered someplace else, you have to go through the similar process, but using wherever you've got your DNS working at your own registrar. If that gets too complicated, just transfer your domain name from there to here and make it free. It's simple to do. So what you want to do is you want to scroll all the way down to the end. You're going to come to the DNS management. You're going to want to click on that DNS record manager. What I clicked on, in case you didn't see it, I clicked on this manage DNS, and it brought this window, popped it open. And you can see I've got my domain names associated with an A record with the domain name, with the IP addresses. So, but let's say I wanted to add something. So I can add a record. When you look at this, you won't have any records there. It'll be empty. Nothing will be defined. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in and you're going to define the first one. You're going to leave this one blank. And this is going to be whatever your domain name is that you're working with. And you're going to put that IP address in there that you copied. You're going to leave this the way it needs to be. Just leave it as it is. And then you're going to click on the add record. And it will add that A record to your DNS entry. And then, so you'll define one for without the www dot domain name. And then you're going to come back in and create an additional one. You're going to create one with the www dot online interactivity, so that no matter which way a person types in your domain name, it's going to get to the right place. And that's the simplest way to do it. Once you're done with that, you've entered your records, everything's good to go, it's all set up. fantastic. You're good to go. You are done and working. Now, when that's all said and done, the time that it takes for everybody in the world to be able to type in your domain name and see your new Weebly website can take a few hours, up to 72, depending on what part of the world you're in and what server that you're connecting to the internet through, and what service, and who your ISP is and so forth. You may be able to see your website very quickly, in a few minutes, or it may take 72 hours or more, usually less than 72 hours. What's happening is that DNS record that you just created needs to be copied and duplicated to all of the other internet DNS servers that maintain a history and a record of all the domain names and where they point to. And that takes a while for that process to happen. It's called propagation. So that takes a while. But after it's done, everybody will be able to see your website. So let's go back up to your Weebly site here. We're going to go in and manage it now, because you don't have one created yet, but you're just getting it set up. Doing that step that we just did, creating the A record, is what you need. You're going to come in and click on the Edit site. I'm just going to bring up the editor. And you're not going to have any information in here. It's going to be blank. It's going to present you with a listing of potential templates. And you pick one and go and just start creating. So I have already got just some simple stuff in here for this placeholder site. And so now you'll have the two options here. This is a free site. This is just a one-page website that's just holding the onlineinteractivity.com domain name. So it points to something that works, so we don't get a page not found error. You will have the upgrade button, to which you can click on and pick a paid plan if you want to add more pages to your site, add more features, add the more ability to have more options over here for things that you can do on your site. And then when you get your content uploaded on here, then you click on Publish, and that will save any changes that you've made to your website to the servers, and the next time someone goes to your domain name, they'll see the new content that you put up there. There you go. So that's how you do that. Close this, and anytime you need to get back into edit your site, you need to log into your account, jump to the domain name, scroll down to your Weebly area, and click on Manage Your Website. And you just make any changes you need to and publish, and you're good to go. So that's the information that's available there. So thank you very much for watching this video. Like, subscribe, make a comment if you have any questions. Be happy to answer them in the comments. You're a subscriber to Geek Zone Hosting, or considering being a subscriber to Geek Zone Hosting. For all of our customers who sign up for the Weebly sites, the unpaid sites, which are the one-page free site, if you need any kind of content maintenance, if you wish us to do that for you, we only charge $35 an hour on an hourly basis, or you can sign up for our monthly recurring billing on a yearly basis for $49 a month, and that gets you an unlimited amount of updates, up to 10 hours a month of our time spent updating your site. Or if you just want to pay by the hour, the unpaid sites, we charge $65 an hour for that. If you're purchasing the hosting, if you've upgraded your plan to a paid plan, we only charge $35 an hour for the hourly. If you just want a couple hours here and there. So if you end up having like if you're a coffee shop and you have a menu that changes pricing frequently, new specials or whatever, and you need to have your updated website reflect those changes. If you do that often, you're going to save money doing the monthly subscription. But if you only have an occasional update here and there throughout the year, just buy by the hour. And so we are very happy that you spent the time to take a look at this video. My name again is Michael Scott McGinn, and thank you very much for choosing GeekZone Hosting or considering geekzonehosting.com. Thank you. There you go. You have a great day. Bye-bye.